DC has greenlit Sandman movie. No, not Sandman. Sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. DC has greenlit Clayface, the movie.
Have they?
In the Reeves verse.
That's a horror movie, right?
Oh.
What do you think?
No, why?
Hey everybody, it's me, Anthony, and you're watching the Council of Comics.
Why?
Has it really been greenlit? Like, is this real?
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's serious.
Horrible.
Wait, I thought it wasn't in the Reeves.
No,
I thought
it's in the Reeves verse.
It's in the Reeves verse?
Because of course they don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Who do these people surround themselves with? You know, it's like,
So
people who are too honest
is
with
it
them are
gonna
too
be
negative, so let's just push them out. Is that what happens?
It's a series like Penguin? Like
No,
That's
it's a movie.
Oh, it's a
Is it
movie?
going to be like a HBO Now movie, maybe?
No, theatrical release.
Yeah, Batman's. First of all, Batman should appear in it. Learn something for Sony.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
do the movies without your hero
Yeah, for real. But also, don't do the movies.
like that.
Just don't.
Although,
I mean, but if you're gonna take that chance, like make sure that Batman's in it.
Oh yeah,
Batman
for sure.
is
Yeah,
one of
he
the
has
few-
to be in it.
Batman's one of the few that has the villain cast that could pull that off.
That's very
So,
true.
you
Yeah.
know, like Batman
very
has
true.
the villain cast that they could kind of pull that off for his villain.
Yeah, kind of. You know.
I'm watching The Penguin, and I haven't finished it, but I think it's pretty good so far. If it's that level of quality, I can accept it. I mean, we'll see what happens. I like Clayface.
Right. It's just very weird.
It's an odd choice, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Joker 2 was an odd choice.
Well, yeah, Joker 2. I'm not watching that either, by the way. So.
I'm watching that sometime this week because it's on HBO now.
Of course.
Oh, I watched Red 1. Did you watch Red 1? I did.
What'd you think?
It was okay. It's fun, right?
Right. I don't know. Some people are just tearing it apart. I'm like, oh my god. I don't know
It's
what's
not overly rock.
I think
It was not overly-
why it
It
worked.
was a nice ensemble
cast, but that's not people's
Chris
complaints.
Evans was amazing.
I thought Chris Evans. I always think Chris Evans is amazing, but I thought he was great.
And I was okay
with J.K. Simmons playing kind of a Jack Superman or Santa
Jack
Claus,
Santa, that was
which was like, all right, this is different, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, it was fun. I liked it.
I love the scene in the mall at the beginning. You know,
Yes.
where the guy is like, wah, 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 I'm here with Santa. He's gonna wear my shirt, and like The Rock is like, you will not be cutting in line. These three young people have an appointment with Santa. It was cute. It was cute.
Have you watched any Creature Commandos yet, Joey?
Creature Commander.
No.
Good, man.
Is
I
it
like
good?
It's good.
Yeah.
Good. Don't watch it with the kiddies though.
Absolutely not. 2 minutes in, necrophilia is taking place. That's
good
right off the
stuff.
bat.
Yeah.
That's how
It's
James
good.
Gunn chose to introduce us to the DC.
Oh, it's James Gunn. He loves that
universe.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty.
At R-rated. Let's see how he pulls off Superman.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So now that you watch Creature Commandos, how do you feel about them keeping his stuff canon?
So I think it's his.
Like, what's canon mean?
Like,
That means his
Yeah.
Suicide Squad movie and his Peacemaker show
Well,
are
Alright.
canon, with the exception of the Justice League being around.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I don't
I mean,
know.
yeah,
I
it
didn't
is
watch.
what it
I didn't
is.
watch Peacemaker, so
I haven't seen Peacemaker either.
Yeah,
And
I
I
know
it's
wasn't.
good.
I didn't watch it.
I wasn't a big fan of Suicide Squad, to be totally honest.
Peacemaker's light years better than Suicide Squad. Let me assure you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And I didn't hate
And I
Suicide
thought, like,
Squad.
yeah, like the
second
first
one,
10 minutes of
yes.
Suicide Squad, I was like, all right, this is going to be really good, especially with Idris Elba talking with his daughter. I was like, if the rest of the movie's like this, it's going to be great. And the rest of the movie was not like that. It was just.
Not good. I thought it was a decent comic book movie. It wasn't my favorite, but I thought it was okay.
I'm just.
I mean, I'm not surprised though. I mean, those are only like two things, and they're smaller things that he did. So.
But what he's saying is that it's not like they're not doing this like Marvel Universe, right?
But I'm
This is-
annoyed though.
Okay.
If it's gonna be a full reboot,
Yeah.
it needs to be a full.
Yeah,
reboot.
I don't blame you on that.
Okay, so you keep Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
So is Harley?
Yeah. See.
Is she in this universe? With what's her face playing her? Like,
Right. Yeah. I don't know. We're just picking and choosing like what stays.
Yes.
I
She
don't know.
could go to
Whatever.
Matt Reeves. You know, she could play both Harley.
Well, that as I was actually gonna say, like you can just let them screw everything up over there. Just leave Matt Reeves alone.
Clayface, Joseph. Reeves verse.
Listen, I don't care about Clayface. I'm hoping for a good second Batman movie.
How would they do Clayface?
But
It's supposed to
listen.
be grounded. Am I correct?
Well, right,
I
yeah,
was
I know.
was
So
thinking
how are we
about
doing
that too.
Clayface?
I was thinking about
Because
that
it's not
too.
gonna
If
be
it's
grounded.
supposed to be grounded, like originally when they were talking about Clayface, I figured it just meant like they were gonna do some like weird serial killer that like, you know, that he constructs like himself to look different every time or something like that. And that it was gonna be like a detective thing.
Yeah. Like
But-
kind of like the first Clayface from the
Yeah.
comics, the Golden Age version.
Right. And so I don't know.
And supposedly Mr. Freeze for the second Batman movie.
That's a big villain. But like, you know, Batman, like Batman really doesn't work that well being grounded when you look at his villains.
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right.
I mean,
Yeah.
the guy's name is the Riddler, and
Yeah.
right off the bat, it's just...
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, it could work. I guess
think-
that's what I could say, is that honestly, it could really work for like a Clayface movie.
I
Yeah.
think with Batman, it's like you just look at the animated series, right? Because I mean, they struck that perfect balance between it feels grounded, quote unquote, but then also you have like those fantastical elements of science fiction and fantasy
Very
and
true.
all of that. And I know Matt Reeves said that he looked at the animated series as sort of inspiration for what he's doing. That doesn't mean he's going to go maybe that far, but you know what I mean? So maybe that's where he'll go with Clayface. I don't know. We'll have to just see. I don't know. Wait and see. I'm at this point now when it comes to these things that it's like I just wait till I'm sitting in the theater. You know what I mean? Because you hear so much stuff on the internet that you don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like what's happening with this movie or that
Yeah.
movie or whatever. I mean, even like it's so funny. Like you see people like reacting to the Superman. They put out the poster the other day and like they were like, "Oh wow, this looks nothing like the set photos." Well, yeah, duh, because
Yeah.
you know, when you take a movie into the editing booth and you put a filter on the lighting and you do this and you do that, it's never gonna look exactly like, you know, what the guy looks like in broad daylight from your piece of shit iPhone. You know that
Very
you know
true.
what I mean, hiding
Yeah.
in the bushes or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, it's not
The
gonna
amount
look-
of stuff they do to movies now, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you said,
totally.
like filters, editing, like it's insane.
Well, one thing that I just even learned just the other day with speaking of the Batman, that apparently, and I don't know quite the science behind this, but they apparently broke the lens on the camera that they filmed that movie with, like quote unquote, like somehow that lens is actually cracked to some degree.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like on all the cameras that they filmed the
Oh.
Batman movie with. So somehow that helped to give some sort of slightly distorted sort of look to that
That's
film.
interesting.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, so like if you were like on set, like again, with your iPhone, you know, taking a shot of something, it's not going to look the same as whatever they did with the camera to film that movie. But
I can feel the energy flow. So intense how the energy glow. When my energy low, that's when my enemies show. I let my enemies know. I take my enemy's soul and burn my enemy's gold. Yeah, hit tricks amazing. Spider-Man